I'm Jyotsna, research scholar from the English and Foreign Languages University, Hyderabad. I'm delighted to present our study titled Implicit Subconscious Students' Multilingual Practices in Indian Classrooms, a Critical Analysis. Co-authored with Dr. Udaya, Head of the Department of ESL Studies at the English and Foreign Languages University, Hyderabad. This research explores how multilingual students in Indian universities draws upon their full linguistic repertoire through translanguaging, code switching, and code mixing to comprehend and engage with academic content even when English remains the dominant medium of instruction. If we look at the context of the study, India is one of the most linguistically diverse countries in the world with around over 1,300 languages spoken across its regions. Yet, higher education continues to operate predominantly within an English only framework. This creates what Ajit Mohanty refers to as the multilingual paradox. Students use multiple languages in everyday life, but are discouraged from doing so in academic settings. Our study addresses this gap between policy and practices, highlighting the cognitive and pedagogical value of multilingual strategies in higher education. The research was guided by the key objectives, as given in the poster, to identify the multilingual strategies students employ and to examine how these practices support their comprehension and participation, and also to explore how institutional ideologies affect students' linguistic choices and sense of belonging, and investigate how digital tools support inclusive and multilingual learning environments. We draw upon Garci and Wade translanguaging theory and Vygotsky's sociocultural theory. Together, these frameworks explain how students use all their languages as an integrated system for meaning making, thinking, and also collaboration. We adopted a qualitative dominant mixed method approach supported by descriptive quantitative data. The study was conducted at English and Foreign Languages University, Hyderabad, involving 25 undergraduate and postgraduate students from diverse linguistic backgrounds. Data were collected through questionnaires, classroom observations, semi structured interviews, and analyzed thematically to identify patterns in students' multilingual learning behaviors. The key findings reveal that multilingual practices significantly enhance understanding, engagement, and problem solving. The quantitative analysis has given that 87% of participants reported improved comprehension through multilingual use, whereas 68% of the students responded that multilingualism encouraged alternative interpretation and analytical reasoning. The qualitative insight shows that alternating between English and home languages helped students simplify complex concepts and clarify vocabulary and collaborate even more confidently. However, many expressed anxiety about being judged for using their first language, highlighting the persistence of English only ideologies in academic spaces. To conclude, we position multilingualism as both a cognitive asset and a marker of identity, recognizing translanguaging can foster more inclusive and equitable learning environments. We recommend that institutions should integrate multilingual pedagogy and train educators in translanguaging based approaches and develop bilingual learning materials that reflect students' lived realities. Ultimately, valuing multilingualism is a step towards social justice and educational access in India's diverse classroom. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to engage with your thoughts and questions during the conference. Thank you.